Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Today we're gonna be working on Moto E5 Plus. Yes, Plus. We're gonna be opening this phone, we're gonna take everything apart, and we're gonna be doing what you have to do in case you drop it, break it, save some money. Oh, here we go. We're gonna be opening this plain box. We have here the Moto E5 part and some paperwork. We got the charger, is the regular micro USB, and pretty much that's it. Oops. Make sure you order the right part. You come to this video, watch it how you do it, and then order the part depending on the model you have. And the model is XT1924-7. Just make sure when you order the part, the LCD you're ordering is compatible with the model number you have in your hands. Okay, we're gonna work on this one, and today we're gonna do this little project right here, and we're gonna use one of those little plastic tools, and of course we're gonna be using the heat gun. And here you have, guys, the phone with all his applications and whatever. Pretty good. Alright, forget about that. I'm gonna shut it down. Okay, guys, we're gonna start off this project with just hitting this back cover a little bit with my heat gun. Don't apply too much heat, because as before, this back cover of this phone, it looks like glass, but it's not. I'm just kidding, it's plastic. So don't apply too much heat. You know what happened to plastic when you apply too much heat to it. So we're just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna use this suction cup right here. So remember, this back cover is plastic, it's not glass. So what we're gonna do is just try to put some force. Remember, we're trying to use this tool, so to open this back, I'm probably gonna use this one. So let's see if these tools help, you know, if it actually do the job. Remember, don't apply too much heat because this back is plastic. And I'm gonna try to go in between there, but I don't see any progress on this. About this cheap thing doesn't work. I will not get this done today if I keep trying with that one. We will need the big one, but we're gonna use our regular razor blade, and just to get in between there. Look at how easy with the razor blade. I just went in. What I was doing with this other thing. And then I'm gonna use my playing card. I hold with my nail this open, and I use my playing card like this. So I think we're gonna get it done like that. I was just experimenting with this thing, but you guys see how easy it is with this razor blade if you know how to use it. This phone is look amazing. I haven't scratched anything. I just went in right there at once. And then we're gonna go around with this playing card like this, so you guys can see how quickly this gets done with these kind of tools. There we go. These plastic playing cards are really strong, so they don't damage that quickly. So we're just gonna go around really fast like this. You see, I didn't need much heat, and the back will come right off like this. Don't pull it at once when you open it a little bit like this, because I see a cable in there. The cable comes from, I guess this is kind of a fingerprint. Should have tested that before, but anyways. We have two screws right here, and this is just insulation covering the camera, so nothing is being ripped off on this one. So let's go ahead and remove those two screws right there. We're gonna use our amazing Phillips screwdriver. So at this point, this challenge to do the repair with these little tools is failed, so we're just gonna move on. We could get it done, but it's just, it would take a lot of time. I guess you guys are like me, you just want to get it done and keep going. Okay, so we have that cable. Make sure don't rip that off. With all these screws, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. Just right here, we have 6 screws on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top. We're gonna just go ahead and remove these at once. Okay, I got all these screws loose. I didn't remove it yet, but they're all loose. So what we're gonna do right now is just remove this holder at the end. All the screws are being loose, so look, you're just gonna lift this up and put it to the side. It doesn't even have clips. That easy. Just put it on the side, and with all the screws on it. I didn't remove the screws just to do this experiment today. Like I tell you, I always work different ways just to see how it goes. But anyways, let's keep going, and now we're gonna remove actually unplug the battery first. There you go, battery. We have another cable, then it goes down onto the charging port. We're gonna remove this, and this could be LCD. This could be, God knows, we're gonna find out. And we have another one right here. Should have come closer a long time ago. This, which is gonna be for the keys right here on the side. So we have this control right here, and we're just gonna kind of open this up and just pull this out like that. And we don't have any more connections here, and we have one screw holding up the motherboard, and we're gonna remove that. Oh, we have another screw on the bottom right here. Gonna remove that one. I'm gonna go ahead and take the SIM tray out on the side. And now we are ready to remove this motherboard. I'm gonna just use this twister and trying to lift them from the bottom. There we go. I'm gonna check inside if there's no cables. I see no connection whatsoever, so just keep lifting and boom, there we go, guys. That's how you remove the motherboard on this Motorola E5 Plus. And we have the earphone jack, which is soldered into the motherboard. We're gonna remove now the charging port. We have 2 screws. There we go. Now I'm gonna unplug this cable, which comes from the top, I bet so, and the antenna. And to remove the charging port is very easy. Just lift that up. It's basically loose. It's just held by those 2 screws. We have a microphone right here and the charging port itself. And that's it. So if you guys have any problem with your mic, nobody can hear you, this is where you come. Or charging port, this is where you come. Alright. We have to remove this battery to do this repair, because we need this battery for another to install it in the other housing if you're gonna order the screen with the housing. So let's do it. Heat this up a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna use one of these strong tools. I have another one too. One of these. So let's just pry this off and woo! And try to go slow. Make sure you don't pierce that battery, because if you pierce the battery, there is when the real trouble comes, because then the battery is gonna be no good. when you get to one side, you're just gonna do this to the other side. You see that adhesive? It's strong adhesive. So what we're gonna do with the battery is just getting in shape again, like this. You see? It just looked like nothing happened to it. This is what this battery has to go through just to get out of this frame if you want to do this replacement. Unless you want to buy a new battery, which is going to be a used battery, which somebody already did this to that battery, but you think it's going to be better. No. Look, that's the original battery that comes with it. It's not out of shape no more. It looks good. So don't worry, that battery will work just fine. Okay, let's put that on the side. And now we have these cables, you see? For this one, you're just gonna peel it off like this. Very easy. And then we have the cable for the LCD, which it will peel off like this. In case you wanna replace just the LCD by itself without the frame, here is where you just take this screen out. But we're not gonna be doing this, and I highly recommend you to buy these with the frame. It's not gonna be like that easy. Just let me tell you that. But if you're gonna attempt this repair, just buy the whole LCD with the assembly. I bet you it's gonna be just $10 more, but those $10 more are gonna save you a lot of time and headache. So just buy it like this. But in case you're brave and don't want to buy it like this, what you have to do is just remove the screen how we did on the E4. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna leave a link around here, and you can see you can remove the LCD just like that. And for this phone, we have the ear speaker here. So if you have problem with the hearing, you can't hear what the people are saying, you come and change this. Now we're gonna put all this back together, just the way it was, and it has to work because this is the phone you're gonna be using. People are gonna be calling you on this phone. So let's put it back and okay, then we're gonna put this cable in case you forget what your direction it goes. The arrow show you it goes to the motherboard right there, or you can just rewind this video and you'll find out. All right, now I'm gonna do the things a little opposite. Instead of installing the battery at this moment, I'm gonna install everything else, and you guys are gonna see why. Here, I'm gonna start by the motherboard. I'm gonna put the motherboard back to its place. Make sure all the cables are out of the way. You see, they fight their way back. Okay, and I'm not gonna connect anything yet. Next, I'm gonna do the charging port. Alright, we have finished everything right here without putting the battery yet. So why is because of this. You see these cables, when you remove them, they have a specific place where they go glued down. Another way you're going to have problems if you put the battery and the cable is not completely aligned. So what we're going to do here is, what I like to do here basically is I even peel off the cable and connect it. I go ahead and connect it before I glue it down. There we go. And then after I connect it, I just go all around like this. Same thing on the other one. I basically connect the cable first to the bottom too, and then I go around like this. Why do I do this? Because sometimes the cable is gonna be like kind of twist and it's gonna be very hard to plug in down. Okay, after this I'm gonna just align the battery a little bit and I'm gonna just sit it on place. Alright, now we're gonna slide that little cable in the connection. Volume button and power button. Alright, make sure it's all the way in and close it. And at the end we're gonna just plug in our battery. Alright, and now we're just gonna put this plastic on top of all our connections, motherboard, battery, everything. It's kind of weird shape this. What is this? Just to give you some tips, when you are tightening the top, you see those little clips right here. Just make sure they go underneath the frame. Alright, we're done with all the screws and now we're gonna connect the fingerprint reader. Still we have some adhesive here. We're gonna remove all the excess when you see you damage the adhesive. Okay, that connection is done and now I'm going to put this little holder. Don't forget the little holder. And now what we're gonna do is gonna put just a little bit of this B9000 around place and is sealed with this this glue. Okay, make sure nothing is through the hole and just close it like this. That's it. Make sure all the way around is closed. You see? That's what I'm talking about the adhesive. If you leave the adhesive on bad shape in there, it's gonna be pushing the back cover out. Okay, now everything is being nice and sealed. What I'm gonna do now is just put these clamps and we're gonna leave it there probably for around 5-10 minutes just to make sure that glue is dry. When you guys see like an opening or is not sealed all the way, there is where you're gonna put the clamp. There we go. I'm gonna just leave it there for like 5-10 minutes to make sure this phone is just the way it was before we open it. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We're gonna remove this. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put the SIM tray back on its place. There you go. And here we have finished and we're gonna go ahead and turn this phone on. Woo! It still turns on. That's the point. Everything is working. And as always, I'm gonna check my camera. There we go. Nice colors, and that's it. This phone is back to life after being dead. That's what it will happen after you fix your phone. Anyways, we're just guessing. This is how you take apart the Motorola E5 Plus And if you guys break your screen, you know what to do now. So if you break your charging port, you know what to do now, or whatever happened to this phone, you guys already know what to do now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it. Just slide up like, just subscribe if you like this content, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.